Hello, class. Welcome to your UTM. Today's subject will be talking about the change management. So make sure that your earphone or your speaker is on so you can hear me. And then make sure you got a comfortable seat. It's gonna give one more minute so that everyone can join in and have the chance to go through this together. So make sure your earphone or your audio is turned on. Check your audio. So hopefully you can hear me before we start. So today is for UTM Diploma. We will be talking about change management. All right, we'll be beginning in 30 seconds. All right. Make sure you get some paper, pen, pencil, or a notebook so you can write down things that's important to you, and that would help you being able to understand better, and then also help you to bring this for your future in your next work or as a business owner. You can implement this. So it's important to have that. Okay, so I think everyone should be in the class already. Let's just begin. Welcome again for your UTM Diploma class. Make sure your audio is on again. It's very important so you can hear me talking to you. All right. Okay, so today will be on change management. So I will go into a brief information about change management, and also I found out some strategies whereby you can use it in the future or to use this in your assignments. So this will be very helpful for you. I will make a PowerPoint slides, and then I'll send it to you so you can have it download on your computer as well. So you can look at the slides at the same time. It helps you to understand better because I think it definitely helps you with the visual aids. Okay, so right now, let's go into change management. Okay, just to give you an idea, because this in a current situation, because everyone have gone through the slowdown in economy during COVID-19 coronavirus, and business are struggling, and many business would have forced to close down, and there are people that have lost their jobs. So change management can be applied mainly for work or your company as a business owner, or you working in a company. However, you can take some of this strategy to apply to your life so you can adapt better and evolve as economy evolve, and you will recover back. Okay, so as the organization would have to make a decision quickly, and those that able to do this will generally face a lot of change in a short period of time. So this change could be organization wide. That means the entire company is making a change, or just specifically for your team itself. So it's just a small department, or particularly for just your team. Okay. And this might because of several other factors that we have to change in the workplace, or we have to change the business, right? Besides the pandemic, which is a crisis we have not expected, things that would affect change would be from technology. So, and also your internal operation of your company, and also the needs for your finance, and also due to your government political changes and policies. Okay, these are the few things that a company would have to go through for change. So change can most of the time be a good thing. All right. So it's sometimes that, or something that many people are uncomfortable with, or even fear the change, which is very normal. So to many employees that hearing of a coming change usually sees it as a negative outcome, meaning that they will see the change as a loss of jobs, or a change in a new manager, or restructuring the entire team. So meaning that your department or your team might have to move and report to different people now. So there's a change to it. And also a company that do a wide layoff, reduce in pay or benefits. So these are the fear that most of employees are going through when they hear about change. So how would you respond, and how do you do it better as a leader? So it is your responsibility to set the tone for your team and prepare yourself for managing the organizational change as effective as possible, and also helping your reports or the people in your team to be able to understand and sort of guide them to the change the best you can. This is not an easy task, especially when you might not have all the necessary information, or have mixed feeling about the change the organization is facing yourself. That could happen. So with that being said, learning how to manage the organization change is a key component of a leadership. So if you're facing change within your business, or want to learn more about the change management process, these are some of the ideas and strategy where I'd like to share with you all here today. So just before we jump right in straight to the strategy, I want to share what is the best change management strategy. Because there are many ways that a leader can manage change. Some of the best change management strategy includes the planning, transparency, honest communication, and employee participation. So from all of the strategies out there, these are the most important ones you would have to look into. I will go through more deeply on each topics so you can understand how you can make a huge difference. So the first one is plan carefully. So meaning that before you bring the proposed change to your team, make sure you have a clear plan in place that have covered at least a minimum. When is the change? How is it going to change? Why is the change taking place right now? Ideally, you have the documented task needed to get to where you want it to be. So outline of the new or the changing responsibility for everyone affected, and just create a full developed timeline, right? The start, the first step, second step, third step, and then the ending process, right? Those are timelines. Timelines would follow time. When is the date? Is this thing would happen, the change? So that's timeline. And you come up with the responses to address potential concern. So that would help you, meaning that when you tell people about your people about changes, just be thoughtful and just think a little bit more. What would be the question and concern that most people in your team or people around you would have and would have asked you? So you can prepare those questions by yourself and have a answer ready, so that can help you answer them better and not being caught off unknown and just give a very basic answer to that question, or you might not know at all. So just do as much planning and writing it down as much as you can before you announce those change. So secondly, be transparent as possible. So one tricky part of the organization change is that will often arrive in phases, right? Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, or will involve a different level of confidentiality on the part of management team or certain individuals. Because senior management or certain people that's involved in the change management, they know what is happening much earlier before you or before other people or the employees. So especially when the change will be a major change, like a big change, it helps to be as transparent as possible with your employees or the people. Even if you can't give them all the details, bring upfront. That means tell them straight away about the information you can share and clearly explain the impact of it because of the change. So this will go a long way towards helping your staff or employees feel more comfortable. It's just similar, like, for example, if I tell you guys watching this that I would announce a change whereby tomorrow you guys would have to leave your mobile phone at home. most of you will be like, what, are you serious? Most of you will be panicking, right? Because the change announcement, right, for me to tell you that period is too short and people can't prepare and people are afraid. So change is best to start in a small steps, the beginning, right? And the phase one, and then the change itself, and then after the change, and then the follow-up. So that's the best way. So if I were to tell you that, okay, some of you might ask, oh, why should I leave my mobile phone at home? Well, just an experiment, okay? And what if I say, if you have your mobile phone with you going out, and because there will be checks, and then when they check you have mobile phone, you are disqualified to continue with your course, and then you'll be banned, right? Everyone will be like, what, serious? Now, this example, right? This experiment example. So if that's the case, wouldn't I plan it ahead and be as transparent as possible to tell you that we'll be implementing no phone experiment in the next month, right? Next month, the 20th of June, for example. Okay, so that's 30 days from now. So the changes would affect on how you live without your mobile phone. And most of you might ask, like, how would that happen? That would be a good question. However, I do have steps that that you can take to help you slowly leave the phone behind and not use your phone or bring out your phone in the next month. So that's a more clear strategy on how I address your feeling and what are the changes that we are going through right now and how we're going to make that happen. So you feel more comfortable, right? So that is what it means by being as transparent as possible to the people that might be affected or mostly will be affected. So number 3, the third point is to tell the truth. This is an easy rule to follow when the change in question is a positive one, right? When the change is in the response of a challenging circumstances or will result in a short-term negative outcome, this can be very challenging. However, being honest with your staff, employees, to the extent that you are able to just be the usual best and not make it sound better than it should be, and presenting things that it's overly positive or optimistic and promise unrealistic outcome will just make your staff suspicious and distrustful of your motives. So what is important as a manager or leader? To present an optimistic front to your team. Do so in a way that acknowledge the potential challenges and drawbacks. This means, going back to the example of the mobile phone, no mobile phone next month, right? You cannot take out your mobile phone, just leave it at home. So I can tell you in a positive way, we are doing this change because we want to be able to live more in the moment, in the time, and then to feel how good life is without mobile phones. And that will be a very challenging, because most of us have a mobile phone with us most of the time, because we pay, we do our transportation, we order things online, communicate with people, we have our social media, right? So it's a very important thing, and it's also our wallet, right? It carries money. So it will be a very tough situation for these things to happen. However, this experiment is just for you to be able to do a studies about how is it good for you, how is it bad, what have you experienced so far, and by the end of the 1 month trial, we will be gathering together and to share details. So these are the example of the telling truth, because the change is very difficult, correct? And people have many questions. You guys would have many questions to me about this change, correct? All right, so moving on to number 4, it's communicate, meaning that keep the communication open between you and your employees. Take the time to explain why the change is happening and what it would look like in a practice. So make yourself open to questions, because people will come and question you because they are worried, right? They are fearful. So you have to be having an open mind to be able to answer many questions. People are uncertainties, people are emotional, so they'll ask you a question. And also, it's good to hold a team meeting. Hey guys, I am sorry. I'm not sure what happened earlier. It just got locked out for some reason. But let's continue where we left off. So the next thing is communicate. We were halfway on communications. So just make sure that you are open for questions. So you'll be fine. And then invite the people that reports to you or work together with you to come to see you right after the announcement of the change, and then talk to you about their concerns or their thoughts in a very neutral atmosphere, meaning that you want to be able to tell them that it's okay and it's fine if they have questions, because you are there to help them understand better and to answer any questions that they have. So that's a very important part of the change management. So going to the next point, number 5, create a roadmap. So roadmap helps your employees to understand where the organization is right now and where it has been and where it is going to go. So, and then they can see how does the change is in play in the business history, and what are the changes that you want to do to go forward. So they can see, oh, previous history, starting from nothing, it was maybe 2 people, and you guys are making changes so that your business continue to grow until right now to where it is, and then where you want it to go in the future, so they can understand the change and how it can shape the future of the company and the people that's working together here. So laying this out clearly and will demonstrate through the strategy behind the change, and will help the staff see how it fits into or evolving the business model they have been familiar with. So that's the creating roadmap. Okay, moving forward is providing training. So what this means is that when the change involve shift in technology or process, meaning the day-to-day operation, you would need to provide a good amount of training to your employees or staff to help them master the new way of doing things. And also make sure that you convey or communicate that this training will be available when the change is announced together. So this avoid employee feeling like they have been left out due to lack of skills or experience. So these are very important. And then 7 is invite participation. That means although this won't be always a possible thing, so always giving your employees the opportunities to be able to be a part of the change, to give feedback about the change. The decisions can be really a positive strategy for your company. And employees will be very grateful for the change to make their voice heard, and it can also be a great way to get different perspective and understand the impact you might not have thought of. Okay, so that's always a good thing. So moving forward, number 8, don't expect to implement change overnight. So this means that don't expect change to happen just 24 hours. Okay, so a longer and more strategic changes by phase is always the best option rather than sudden change in direction. Not only you will give your employees a chance to adjust to the change, you'll be able to answer questions and address any issues well in advance before the change. And also people are generally a little bit slow to adopt the new habits. So this will give your staff and employees a chance to really familiarize themselves with a new way of doing things and gradually phase out those old practices and old behaviors in a more natural way. Okay, number 9, that's monitor and measure. So once the change process is in motion, it is important to maintain consistency and also to roll out the changes by phase to ensure that things go smoothly and that you'll be able to be successful making that change happen. So keep a close eye to a potential problem and address any issues in a more timely manner. So define metrics to measure those success and also continue to monitor them to make sure that you are staying on track and continue to touch base with key stakeholder to gauge their perspective and get relevant feedback. And lastly, demonstrate strong leadership. So above all else, remember to go back to basic and focus on maintaining and exemplifying the qualities of a great leader. Inspire your team. Demonstrate strategic thinking. Be open-minded and flexible. Show your team that they can depend on you to have their last best interests at heart. A strong leader can help their team go through a tough time and with the confidence and also a clear idea. So no matter how challenging they might be. So it's very important that you have this. And just do another recap with you all. and I'll be using 中文 to share. Just please forgive me that my 中文不是太好， so 给我一点机会，好吧？Okay, so 跟你们 share 那个change management strategy， 怎么需要去做这个改变，不是在company or organizations， 但是如果你是 business owner， 你也可以心理准备一下，然后做这个改变更成功。So 第一我刚才share 了在用英文，现在我用中文来跟你解释。So 第一是plan carefully. Okay, so meaning 就是还没做那个改变的时候，你一定需要很简单的跟很清楚的plan， 这个最重要，就是那个 plan 都说就是几时那个改变会发生，怎么那个改变会去发生，然后怎么你的工人需要知道这个改变，然后如果你有papers documents， 可以给了他们解释怎么那个改变会发现，然后那个他们就会很轻松的去接受这个改变，因为他们会看到为什么要去改变，然后有几十30天还是60天，这个改变会完成成功。开始是3天 after this announcement， 然后过后有什么的运动来可以 support 他们做这个改变，然后做成功，所以那个是第一。然后第二是 be as transparent as possible。那个就是解释了因为这个改变不是很简单来去做法如果那个改变是大的改变就是需要你 be as transparent as possible 跟你的工人解释一下 so 如果可以你准备要跟他们解释怎么样这个改变会发生，然后给他们心理准备 and also you can also help那个你可以做那个改变比较容易一点。所以第三就是说 tell the truth. That means you have to always tell the truth. 就是讲实话，还是讲实话 truth. So 不是必要去讲很开心的这个改变。所以有时候那个改变是不是我们需要去做，但是因为这一种的情况，我们没没呃没办法，就是一定要去改变。如果没有改变的话，公司会没了sales。如果没有了 sales，然后公司也不能去发展，他们公司也是不能去给工钱，然后公司会如果在这个的情况会关了，就没了。So 这是很重要去跟大家解释那个改变，然后就直接讲实话、真话，and 他不需要去讲太好因就是说改变就是因为会给贡献多，会给我们赚多钱那种的解释，但是比较好你跟全部所有的解释简单一点，然后你可以说我们做这个改变，因为我们的公司的情况不是太好，像这种 for example COVID-19 还是 coronavirus，就是没办法，我们一定要去改变。如果没去改变呢，我们全部都没了工，因为公司不能去 survive。So it's very important， 你可以跟他们解释比较直接了，不用去说很多花的很多花的话，还是很甜的话。OK，so 第四个就是 communicate，就是如果你说了这个改变发生，你一定要心里跟你的想法准备。很多人跟你的工人会来找你，因为他们不太清楚，他们也是可怕，因为这个改变是太大。然后呢，如果你会做了team meeting，2-3天一个 team meeting，还是你可以跟你的同事们还是 colleague ask them to see you so they can share 他们的想法，他们的心理准备，然后他们还有什么question， 所以你可以解释多一点 ，and 帮助他们知道那个后果，好的后果。OK， 所以第5个是那个 create a roadmap， So a roadmap 就是一个plan，大家都可以看到那个刚刚开始的时候，这个 company 跟这个 business 是怎么，然后到现在我们怎样去做改变，然后慢慢的发展，然后我们需要做现在的改变，因为我们都要continue 发展，so 然后那个 change 在 each part 就是很重要，所以大家还是你的工人会看到那个图画，然后比较清楚、更了解、更理解为什么我们需要做这个改变，因为大家的成功就靠了这个改变。For example， 所以第六个是 provide training。因为每一个改变都需要你的工人改了有些的工作，so 如果改了工作，每一个工人都会怕，都会有一点害怕，因为他们完全不知道，然后没有那个 skill experience 跟那个 knowledge，so 我们是公司是怎么帮他们做这个成功，就是 provide training，so 因为他们需要学了新的东西来做这个改变，所以那个 training 就是很重要，来帮助他们去做，去完成这个。So invite participation, continue. 那个就是还没改变的时候，还是在改变的时候，你也可以拿几个不一样的工人来分享那个改变了，现在的慢慢的改变了，什么他们觉得是很困难，然后他们觉得是什么很成功，那么他们觉得是什么公司可以做，所以这个 feedback 可以帮助你做一些的 support 还是改变来比较好一点，so 那个都蛮重要。OK， 第八个就是 Don't expect to implement change overnight。那个意思就是你不可以说跟工人说这个改变需要发现后天还是明天，因为那个时间太短了，然后很多人就不太准备，然后如果你做那个改变，就是很 messy，就是很乱，你的工人不知道怎么去做他们的工，因为改变的太快了，就是你不可以这样做。OK， 第九个 monitor and measure，so 就是做那个改变的时候呢，就是每一次就要去看那个改变到哪里， 然后去了解我们可以做这个改变into the deadline 那个给的时间，我们可以得到吗？那个改变，如果不得到的话，我们需要做一个调理，然后那个改变会会 successful，会很成功，so 那个很重要。然后第10就是 demonstrate leadership，so 那个 leadership 就是在这个改变的时候就是很重要，因为你的工人跟他们会需要你的帮忙来帮他们过这个困难的时间。So as a leader，你一定要不一样的想法，然后要开你的 mind，所以你可以接受每一个不一样的opinion， so 因为他们需要知道你会看他们的重点是哪一个，然后你会去保护那个重点，因为他们靠了你来做工，然后来to live, right? So it's very important. So 这个是很重要。Okay, so we go into the assignments, right? Change management assignments. So the question for this is very simple. The question is to identify any situation in your organization that require change and describe how you make that change and manage that change process. 就是这个 assignment 呢，就是需要你去看你的公司，还是你有有上班，然后你会看到有什么东西需要去改变，right？ 然后呢，你需要去解释怎么要去做这个改变呢？成功 ，OK？ So that what it means. So it's a very simple assignment. 如果你还没打工，还是没有这个 experience，你可以上网来找一些case study，来就是有什么公司去做改变了。So 你可以看他们的 articles or information，然后你可以拿那个的 point 来explain 来分享，在这个 assignment 他们为什么是什么时候他们觉得他们需要改变，然后他们需要改变了什么，然后你要解释一下他们怎么去做这个改变，然后他们的成功是怎么的发现，还是不成功 ？Okay, so these are the things that you would have to write in your assignments. So 我觉得这个看法就是这样，然后会帮助你怎么去写这个 assignment，然后 yeah, and hopefully that this class help you guys being able to understand change management better and how to do the assignments. So remember, I will send out the slides that I just share with you guys here. 我感谢你们今天上的课，就是跟你们分享我最成功的 change management 怎么去做，然后又解释了怎么去写这个 assignment，然后你的想法是怎么了看，然后你会写得更好。Okay, so thank you all for being here today, for spending your time, and I'll see you on the next class. Take care and bye bye.